What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and this is the review I didn't want to make. This is a review of Disgaea 6 for the Switch, and let me be clear, I love this series, and honestly, I love this game. But unfortunately, there are some issues with it that are very apparent, and it's not with the game design or gameplay itself. It's actually with the performance of the game itself, which is really unfortunate. I have the game playing right now. I have auto battle on, so you can see just kind of like how it looks and runs. I will switch to the overworld mode so that you can see exactly what the game offers in terms of customization and optimization, and you'll be able to kind of see what I mean by some of this kind of isn't really acceptable, I guess. I do want to put out that I do wish that this game would come out for the PS5. It has come out for the PS5 in Japan, and I think the PS5 would run this game just fine. And it would be amazing if the US got a PS5 version of Disgaea, or even a PC version of Disgaea 6, so that I could play at its full potential. Because unfortunately, the Switch just isn't able to handle the game at the moment. You can see right now I'm running it, and it is very laggy. I would say maybe 20 frames a second, if that. It's not too great. There are some customization options that we can do. And you can change from graphic mode to balanced or performance, but if you change it to performance, you'll see that everything just gets very blurry and difficult to kind of see. It's not as an exciting of a visual. I mean, if you have if you're looking at it from far away, maybe it's not too bad, but this is the only way to get a solid performance out of the game. And even here, there tends to be some lag depending on the areas, and it's kind of odd. Some of the really cool looking special effects run perfectly fine, but other small areas and even areas like the overworld here still tend to lag quite a bit. And unfortunately, during gameplay, when it does lag, it tends to actually get input lag as well. So you might press a button and it won't actually register the input, and your character won't move or won't perform the attack or whatever it happens to be. And it's really frustrating trying to get through a strategic battle when half of your inputs aren't actually working. And I played other games and I don't have the input issue on those, so I don't think it's my controller or anything. It's just whenever it does tend to get laggy and bogged down, the input just isn't there either, which is really unfortunate. And even the balanced mode, the balance mode still blurs it quite a bit, and you can already see some frames per second drop where it's definitely not 30 frames per second even in balanced. It's really unfortunate. It makes it not as fun to play, honestly. Usually I can get over some performance stuff. I play Madden a lot, where it'll switch from 60 frames a second to 30 frames per second at times, just to kind of display what it needs to display. But this is just, sub 20 frames per second easily, and it's just not a fun experience on the Switch. And this is in docked mode, so it is in full power mode, and it's just not as great. The game itself is amazing, and I would really love to continue playing it. It just is not optimized at the moment. So would I recommend this game on the Switch? No. If they release a patch that optimizes the game, which I hope they will, but I don't have too much hope in, because I hear that the company may be on its last ends pretty soon. So hopefully they go for a release on consoles or PC so that they can kind of get some more earnings out of it and maybe optimize this one. I'm not super confident, just because they already have a quality mode here. So it means they've already tried to some extent to optimize the game, and this is what they came up with, which is unfortunate. But yeah, let me know what you think of the game. If you've had similar performance issues, or if you're able to just kind of ignore them and enjoy the game for what it is. And if you know how to get a PS5 version of the game with English text, please let me know, because I would very much love to actually play the game at its full resolution and potential. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Peace. What? You've never heard of Stream Savers? And you thought PewDiePie was the only YouTuber to make a game? I made a game too, and it's called Stream Savers, and it's available for pre-order right now for $9.99. And that's a great price.